60 years ago, the idea of walking on the moon was pure science fiction. But on July 16, 1969, that fiction started its journey to becoming fact. The mighty Saturn V rocket, the most powerful machine ever built by humans, roared to life at Kennedy Space Center. On board were 3 astronauts, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. Their mission, Apollo 11. Their destination, the moon. This wasn't just a trip. It was the culmination of a decade-long space race, a promise made by President Kennedy to put a man on the moon and return him safely to the Earth. The journey took 4 days, a silent, weightless voyage through the blackness of space. While Collins piloted the command module, Columbia, orbiting the moon, Armstrong and Aldrin climbed into the lunar module, nicknamed the Eagle. This was the moment of truth. Descending to the lunar surface was the most dangerous part of the mission. The Eagle's computer was overloaded with data, alarms blared, and Armstrong had to take manual control. With fuel running dangerously low, he expertly navigated over a field of boulders to find a safe landing spot. With just seconds of fuel to spare, he set the Eagle down in a region called the Sea of Tranquility. His first words back to Mission Control in Houston were legendary. "Houston, Tranquility Base. Here, the Eagle has landed." The relief back on Earth was immense. They had made it. A few hours later, the world held its breath as the Eagle's hatch opened. Neil Armstrong slowly made his way down the ladder. As his boot touched the fine gray lunar dust, he uttered the immortal words, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." For the first time in history, a human being was standing on another world. Buzz Aldrin joined him shortly after, describing the view as magnificent desolation. They planted the American flag, a symbol of national achievement, but also of human exploration. They took photographs, collected rock and soil samples, and conducted scientific experiments. They hopped and bounced in the low gravity, a sight that captivated the estimated 650 million people watching on television back home. The moon, once a distant, mysterious light in the night sky, was now a place humans could touch. After about 2.5 hours exploring the lunar surface, Armstrong and Aldrin returned to the Eagle. They had left behind not only their footprints and scientific instruments, but also a plaque that read, "Here, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon. We came in peace for all mankind." The next challenge was getting back. The Eagle's ascent engine had to fire perfectly to rendezvous with Collins in the orbiting Columbia. It worked flawlessly. The crew reunited, jettisoned the now empty Eagle, and began their long journey home. On July 24th, the Columbia command module streaked through Earth's atmosphere, a fiery meteor carrying 3 heroes. It splashed down safely in the Pacific Ocean, where the crew was recovered by the USS Hornet. The Apollo 11 mission was a complete success. It was more than just a scientific or technical achievement. It was a moment that united the world, proving that with courage, ingenuity, and teamwork, humanity could achieve the seemingly impossible. It inspired a generation to look up at the stars and dream, not of what is, but of what could be. The footprints may one day be erased by micrometeorites, but the legacy of that giant leap will last forever. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, be sure to like and subscribe for more amazing stories from history.